My name's Rory Powers, and I'm telling you, an exciting presentation today. I'm glad that you joined us, and we're going to go through it fairly quickly. Um, the presentation is on our AI Auto Trader, AI leverage bots. We have the AI Auto, and we've got the iBots, and these are bots that will provide you with a significant edge when trading the financial markets. It's important to know that I'm not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. With that being said, I just want to very briefly go over a testimonial. Marcia, a God fearing, beautiful woman, came to us as a complete newbie trader, somebody who had never traded futures before. And we all started, we were all there one day when we just got started and we were just totally green. And usually the progression in experience is usually a costly learning experience for most of us. To gain screen time and trade a live account is usually a very expensive learning curve that takes several years to make some progress. In this testimonial, Marcia um, really attributes her achievements to the AI Auto Trader, to our community of traders in Discord chat, and the support that she was provided by our support team. But her testimonial, and you could see the full version on our YouTube channel. The testimonial really goes to it. She describes how she was able to get 16 funded prop accounts through Apex in her first 45 or 60 days of trading, which really is unheard of. You don't really hear of people in the first month or 2 months of ever trading that they're able to pass 16 evaluations. So this AI Auto Trader significantly shortens the learning curve and reduces, I call it, getting a degree from the School of Hard Knocks. It reduces the tuition considerably to the School of Hard Knocks. So it's a genuine testimonial that really gives a lot of traders hope, and she's an inspiration to a lot of our members. God bless Marcia. Our team here at Right Line Trading, I just want you to know that it's not me flipping the switches and pulling the levers. I'm part of an extremely talented, experienced, and I'd like to think a handsome team here at Right Line Trading. Our team consists of 3 professional traders and about 4 or 5 of us behind the desks. And really, our vision, our mandate here at Right Line Trading has always been to develop innovative trading strategies that provide our members with an edge. How can we provide you with an edge? Well, by providing to you cutting edge technology that helps predict the future direction of price, and we can automate those processes by leveraging artificial intelligence. That's where we've progressed to today. And along the way, over the last 14 or 15 years, we've really built a community of traders that really are from all experience levels, with the complete newbie to the professional trader, full-time trader, this is what they do for a living, and everything that falls in between of that tremendous spectrum of experience levels. And I just want to take a brief moment just to give my team some credit. Our professional traders, we have 2 main equity streams here at Right Line Trading. We have our futures and our options. And our futures traders, we have Mr. Craig Emery, who really struggled with consistency prior to coming to Right Line Trading. Once coming aboard, he found a lot of consistency and success with the money flow tracker. He has a very unique style of trading the NASDAQ in our Right Line Trading futures trading room. And we do offer free trials to that room to go check them out. If you like trading the NASDAQ, Craig puts a really nice twist with the strategy that he's put together, a rules-based strategy that is a discretionary trade. Then we have Mr. David Kushner. What I mean by discretionary, it's not an automated entry. Then we have Mr. David Kushner. He's our prop trading extraordinaire. He has a prop trading hack with the money flow tracker, a rules-based system. David is one of those gifted traders that doesn't allow human emotions. And I speak about both David Kushner and our options trader, David Wise. Both share a talent for not letting their emotions get in the way of their trading. They have a rules-based system. All of their decisions are based on the technicals on their chart, and they don't vary, they don't deviate from those rules. And they're very patient and disciplined. And that's really what it takes to be almost like a robot. That's what it takes to be a consistent, profitable trader. Emotion-free decisions based on the technicals. David Wise has close to an 89% win rate trading the options with his SPY super system. Our software is really an integral part of their success, and it really provides them some beautiful signals for entry on those financial instruments. Behind the desks here at Right Line Trading, we have Mr. Brock Miller. Brock is my right-hand man. He's our college student. He's getting his degree in computer science. And I tell you, I'd be lost without him. A really great guy. And he's really, in the few years I've worked with him, he's really made it, he's very impressive. Mr. Charles Sider, he's our graduate from UCLA, the Bruins. We don't hold that against him, though. We love Charles. He's our engineer through and through. Make sure all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed. He provides our members with really the customer service that you deserve. And you'll never be in the dark as long as Charles is in charge of customer support. He is readily available 6 days a week. He works 60 to 70 hours a week, and he loves what he does. But most important about Charles is he's meticulous. He pays attention to detail. And when your money's at stake, that's what you want, and that's what you expect. Sergio Luque Rodriguez, also a master's degree in computer science. He's a Cuban American. I've been working with Sergio for pretty close. We've been working here at Right Line Trading. I'm on my 11th year, and I'm pretty sure he's on his 9th. So we've worked together for quite a long time now. And his progression has really been notable. He started with Right Line Trading. He was coding complex algorithms, mathematical modeling, and now it's progressed into this new technology where he's able to code artificial intelligence into NinjaTrader 8 language. And Mark Miller, the team is led by the owner, Mark Miller, who has his MBA from Cal State. He's a U.S. Army vet. And I always say that it was the perfect handoff. Mark Sachs sold the company to Mark Miller about 3 years ago now. Mark Sachs was a brilliant guy. He left us a beautiful foundation of indicators, all based on mathematical modeling. He passed the baton off to Mark Miller, who has his MBA from Cal State, and his experience and his expertise lies in robotics and automation. So moving into this AI revolution that we're in now, I refer to it as the perfect handoff. So we've really built a community of traders that really support one another through this trading journey. And I just want to mention a brief introduction of the voice that you hear behind the screen here. My name's Rory Powers. I'm originally from Miami Beach, Florida, and I went to school in Syracuse University many years ago. My passion, of course, is trading the financial markets and saltwater fishing. I reside down here in South Florida, right by the Homestead Air Force Base. And My prize catch, though, the best catch of my life, it's really uh, it's not a hard decision. It's by far was my beautiful wife. She's a half marathon runner, a registered nurse, who really puts health and fitness, before everything. God bless her. But she's a beautiful woman, a great mother to our two beautiful children. And let me tell you, God bless me by bringing her into my life. A good woman. But my other passion is saltwater fishing. And this was a recent fishing trip down here by the Florida Keys with Mark Miller and Sergio. We went out on a great fishing trip, almost like Gilligan's Island on a 3-hour tour. But we came home with some beautiful fish. The restaurant in the background cooked them up, and man, that was a beautiful fish dinner that we had. But on with the show. I've got some great information, some new information. If you haven't seen my webinar before, even if you have, I've got some new information for you. Stick around. We're going to be talking about some bots like you've never seen before. These are AI leveraged bots. And the genesis of these automated bots was really our lack of consistency being a discretionary trader. Listen, we all know that trading is very difficult. This slide is really the epitome, I believe, of a trader, the life of a trader. What it portrays is this nice woman, professional, beautiful woman who came into the trading game and maybe funded her account with several $1,000s with high hopes and big aspirations and dreams, only to learn slowly over the course of the last several weeks or months that it wasn't as easy as that they had cut it out to be. She's watched her account dwindle down, and she knows that, or she thinks that there's a conspiracy going on between her broker or the market maker. She's not quite sure. But one thing she knows for sure is she's had about enough, and she's reached a boiling point. She's got her sledgehammer out of her bottom drawer, and she's ready to put it right through her monitor. Ever feel that way after a day of trading? I can tell you, I sure have. Where I could have sworn that those market makers, man, they had my stop on their radar, and they just couldn't wait to take it. But that is the genesis of the AI auto trader. That feeling where you just want to bust your computer monitor because you just can't find your way to consistent profits. So we've all experienced these problems making money trading. There are 4 to 5% of us, I think is what the number is, what they all say. 5% are consistent traders that are just born naturals. And I say born naturals because really, as traders, we all share our most common pitfall is human emotions. They call it, well, you have emotional problems. You think of someone with emotional problems, as somebody with, on the side of the road with a sign that, they're homeless, or they're talking to themselves walking down the street, or they got their legs propped up in their psychiatrist's office telling the good doctor where it all went wrong. I never thought I had those emotional errors, emotional issues. But what they're talking about in trading are these other terms that are emotional issues, like revenge trading, over trading, making impulsive decisions. These are human emotions that we all share. And, I'm going to very briefly, if you've seen my webinar before, I always make mention of a study. I was in the Investors Summit, and one of the professional traders there had done a study on human personality traits and how it relates and correlates to our personalities, how it relates to trading. Human personality traits as it relates to our trading. Whether or not these core personality traits lend well to being a good, disciplined trader. Come to find out, there's about, I don't know, 10 core personality traits. You have the emotional, you have the analytical, you have the driver, and there's a few others. And we all share a certain degree of these core personality traits. Come to find out, this nice gentleman, Christopher Mullen, in the course of his study, had learned that only one or two of these core personality traits lends well to being a good disciplined trader. Somebody who can channel out all of that static, all of that noise that's going on in the background, life, their children, the boss, the phone, the fast moving market, the trading platform they're not familiar with, and all the inherent issues that we face as traders. They're able to channel all of that out. And listen, it's not easy to do. It takes a superstar like David Wise or David Kushner to be able to channel all of that out and put aside their human emotions and be a good, consistent trader. So I come today with a message of hope. If you've blown out several trading accounts, I'm going to show you a system today that I believe can be a game changer in your trading career. We've narrowed it down to two things here at Right Line Trading, two things that we believe are going to create trading success. Number one, you have to have the proper tool set. Regardless of what your occupation is or what you do, you have to go, and to complete your task, you want to have the proper tools to get the job done. I see Dr. Hansen is here. Doctor, if the good doctor is going to go perform a surgery and he needs to make an incision, he's not going to go into surgery with a butter knife. He's going to have a good sharp scalpel, probably fresh out of the bag, and he's going to make a perfect incision to get the job done the most efficiently and the cleanest cut he can get. Well, the same holds true with trading. You don't want to go into battle. And I always like to use the analogy of going to battle because that's really truly what it is. We're going to battle and we want to come out victorious against our adversaries. And in order to do that, we want to go to battle with a bigger, badder, more sophisticated weapon or tool than they have. We want to have something that's going to outperform what they have. And ideally, because a lot of us suffer from these human emotions, ideally, like myself, I can't get out of my own way. I slip on 3 banana peels before the opening bell. So ideally, we want software that can automatically get us in and out of these trades and put some money in our accounts. And that's really what it boils down to. So this AI integration, I always get calls from a lot of our members. Very common question. There, what's the difference with this bot? Why are you guys having such success? Well, what's been the game changer? Well, the game changer has been, and unless you're living under a rock, it's this artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence is working its way into just about every sector in our economy. It's hard to imagine that one day a robot could possibly take over our jobs. Some of our jobs, yes, but not all of them. But they will. One of the benefits of artificial intelligence is just how efficient the output is. I mean, it's able to run a tremendous amount of data, and it's being leveraged in just about every sector of our economy. Just to name some of the top sectors: entertainment and media, energy, agriculture, education, transportation and logistics, manufacturing, retail and e-commerce, finance. Did you know that 95% of algorithmic trading is done by these large institutions, these hedge funds? They're using AI leveraged algos to get in and out of these trades. And the number one sector, which is really gives me a tremendous amount of hope, is the healthcare. With healthcare is the number one sector leveraging artificial intelligence. And listen, the most successful companies today There's three companies that have $3 trillion of market cap, and that's Apple, Microsoft, and NVIDIA. And AI is really the leading engine to their success. So the benefits of AI, of artificial intelligence, as it relates to trading, is there's no more overthinking. There's no more hesitating. These bots are going to follow ironclad rules. We call them conditions in trading. Our automated strategies have conditions that look at market structure, that look at areas of support and resistance, and they have the trigger, what triggers a trade. And some very advanced trade management strategies are coded into these strategies. But once they're enabled, they never make a mistake. They never break their own rules. So there's no more overthinking. There's no more hesitating on a perfect trade. These bots are going to execute the trade and put your profit and your stop in the perfect position based on the average true range of the market. And it's also going to dynamically change the inputs of your strategy. The strategy parameters are going to dynamically change while you're trading based on the market conditions. Listen, the elephant in the room, and I know it, and you could be thinking it back at home. Oh yeah, I've tried one of these bots before, but you know what happens is they're only good if the market's trending. If the market gets choppy, they get chopped to pieces. Or I have to keep optimizing this thing, and every week you have to put new parameters, and we have to keep tweaking it, and it's a never-ending battle to keep this thing optimized. Well, those are the benefits of this AI integration. It puts those problems of the past in the past, and they're really a solution is this AI integration, because it will dynamically optimize itself the more data that runs through that what is a closed loop system. So there's no more self-optimization of inputs. There's no more mismanaging trades. And the system does come, if you're a prop trader, stick around. I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind. We've got some prop trading templates that we put on display today that were up over $20,000 in one trading session. So let's talk really quickly about the logic that this system leverages. I'm going to bring over my control center here, and I'm going to go to one of my strategies and open up a new strategy. I think I can explain it best by showing you the actual inputs of the strategy. The actual inputs of the strategy, and a lot of people ask me, how does this AI work? What are the AI integrations? What does that mean? Well, the way the AI works, we're using three components. The components that we're using are listed right here. We're using it to optimize our stops and our profit targets based on the average true range of the market. We're also using artificial intelligence for our trading hours. We're going to have our bots trade only during the hours that they perform the best. Why would we have a bot trade through hours of the day that historically it gets crushed? Doesn't make sense. These bots learn the best times to trade, and they'll only trade during those times. Number three is the signal. The signal, we have four different triggers now. Well, how do you know which trigger to use? We have signal A, B, C, and D. Well, with this self-learning algorithm, our drones, we have each one of our bots, and I don't want to lose you here in the minutia, but the way our technology works, each one of our bots runs in tandem with another bot. The other bot we call a drone. The drone is just what it sounds like. It's a drone. It takes a trade with the bot, and it hovers up above the trading environment, and it's sharing a database with the bot, and it's gathering data. It's collecting intel. It's hovering above the entire trading environment, and it's telling the bot what the average true range of the market is. Where's the most ideal place to put your stop and your profit target in order to make the most money in this current market environment? Okay. This is a very news driven market. You know, we can go from a choppy ranging market to a trending market, excuse me. The market condition can change, is what I'm trying to say, as quick as a tweet or a news report or an overseas incident. You know, some geopolitical incident taking place can cause a big change in the market environment. So with these very quick changes, this is a system that's going to dynamically change the inputs on your bot without any input by you. So in this self machine learning algorithm, the drone is going to take all four of those signals and it's going to tell the bot which one is performing the best in which trading environment. And the bot is only going to trade those. So it makes our output that much more efficient. And you know, when we went into a collaboration, when we first started this AI auto trader about 2.5 years ago, we were in a collaboration with a world-renowned AI lab. And the nice lady one of the ladies that worked there, she told us, she said, you know, the more information, the more data that we can gather, the more efficient the output is going to become. So listen, that data that we accumulate in these closed loop systems really lead to an efficiency that is unreal. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Now, the iBots, if you notice, the iBots has the same exact technology as the AI auto trader. We're still leveraging the same technology that we use for the AI into our other system called the iBots. The only main difference with the iBot is the trigger. The iBot is a more advanced trigger. Okay, it's more advanced, and what I mean by that is it requires a kinetic data feed. Either kinetic or IQ also has the metrics that we need. What it's looking at, the iBot analyzes the tick advance and decline ratios, uptick versus downtick disparities in all of the cash markets on the stock market. The Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, the Russell, and the New York Stock Exchange. Listen, we have a proprietary formula that we are able to code into our script that will read, has its finger directly on the pulse of the stock market, these cash equities, these cash indexes. And when there's a huge disparity between uptick and downtick, and we're looking at those declining ratios, that's not a lagging trigger. That's not a trigger that's lagging. That is real time. That gets you in quicker than you can ever imagine. It's a bit of a resource hog, okay? And it's a work in progress. We're not 100% there yet, but the results that we're getting are blowing our minds. And I'm going to show it to you. We don't even know whether or not we should make it available to the public because we really believe we're onto something huge with the numbers that this thing puts up. Like I said, we still have a few hiccups with regards to the lag issues. It's processing a huge amount of data. Each one of those bots is looking at 16 indexes off the cash markets, and it's a tremendous amount of data. And you add that into our artificial intelligence components into it, and man, you've got yourself a bot that's on steroids, the biggest, baddest bot you've ever seen perform. And I'm going to show you a replay of today. So it does require a kinetic data feed, and it does look at those 16 indexes across the Dow, NASDAQ, S&P 500, the Russell, and New York Stock Exchange using our proprietary formula. It's looking at the tick advance and decline and those the disparity between the uptick and downtick. So you could see on my connections, in order to run this, I connect the Kinetic. I have an account with a live account with NinjaTrader, and I also have a prop account. So those are the three components that we've integrated that leverage artificial intelligence. The last but certainly not least component that I did not mention is our pattern recognition component. The pattern recognition, the markets are very symmetrical. Throughout the trading day, there's certain candlestick patterns that will repeat themselves throughout the session. The self-learning algorithm will learn certain candlestick patterns and the reaction the market has taken in the past when it sees those candlestick patterns. A few of them that we're leveraging right now are the engulfing, the bullish or the bearish engulfing candle. If we're in a long trade that's running to the upside, and all of a sudden we get this big, disgusting, bearish engulfing candle, well, the system is going to exit the trade very quickly and lock in as many profits as possible. So that's the last component of the artificial intelligence. To give you an idea of how efficient this drone and bot work together in tandem, what this illustration is, and I'm going to show you some numbers that are going to blow your mind in just a moment, but I just want to hit home how important it is. Really, our mandate as developers of automated strategies is not necessarily to pull in winning trades. On these bots, our mandate is to sidestep the losers. We have to filter out the losing trades, even if it's at the expense of letting some of the winners pass us by. And it's very important to sidestep the losers. So the way that we're doing that, without giving away our secret sauce, we have a drone that runs in tandem with the bot that I mentioned earlier. The drone is running 23 hours a day. It knows the market environment. It's hovering above, and it knows this environment, and it's giving all the intel to the bot. And the bot, based on that information, is only taking trades when it knows you have the best chance of winning. So the drone, this illustration shows on my bottom axis, I believe that's the y-axis, the X and the Y, is the half hour of the day on the bottom axis. And across my y-axis or x-axis is the P&L, how much money we made for each half hour of the day. And it shows from 8:30 to 10:30 or 11, man, we crushed it. We do great. But then after 11 till about 3:30, well, it was hit or miss. We pulled in a bunch of losers. So the bot, learning this information, will only trade during these times that the drone is profitable historically. Okay, so to give you some real life information on our ES8U, which had a huge day today. Oh my goodness. From February 1st to February 25th, this was our bot. The bot was up $6,358 trading one contract. If I look at the drone, the one that's trading 23 hours a day, well, it traded like a wild man, like a drunken sailor. It took $44,000 in winning trades, $47,000 in losing trades. And if I look at my analysis, it shows me the times of the day that it was profitable. So what my bot did was all of these times that it was not profitable, it filtered them out, and it only traded during those sessions that it was profitable. And it was extremely, remember what the lady said, your output is going to become more and more efficient as this data runs through this closed loop system. So that's how that bot and drone technology will automatically change the inputs of your bots. So let's go over some of the some of the results because I'm really excited to show you some of the incredible results that these bots have been having. Let's start with the AI Auto Trader. The AI Auto Trader, we have our Haymaker and our Mack truck. The Haymaker runs on a 30 range. The Mack truck runs on a 20 Unorenco. From December 1st to January 28th, our Mack truck, which runs on a 20 Unorenco, from December 1st to January 28th, was up $5,471, $5,471. That's trading one contract over the course of 2 months. So on the average, about $3,000 a month after commissions on the 20 Unorenco. The Haymaker, which runs on the 30 range, those same 2 months, it accumulated about just under $6,000 trading one contract, $5,808 from December 1st right through the month of February. Now take a look at this. Here's the 20 Unorenco iBot running from February 6th to February 25th. This is a bot that over 19, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sessions, trading sessions. This bot is up $28,000. $28,000. This is trading, I want to say, actually, I believe it's trading 2 contracts. Let me just confirm that. Let's take a look. My iBot 20U today, if I go to my accounts for the whole session, it ended the day up $4,000. That's today. So if we go to that strategy, the iBot 20, and I edit it, yeah, it's trading 2 contracts. Now you could trade this on the micros or you could trade this on the minis. If you're using a prop account with a larger prop account, you'd probably want to trade the minis. If you have a smaller prop account, well, then you'd want to trade the micros. But this has quite a bit of risk, about 240 ticks of risk, and we're going for 270 ticks of profit. And we're able to lock in a couple of legs before it goes the full excursion. We have some really unique ways to manage these positions. So it does trade 2 contracts, but look at these numbers. $28,000 in 13 trading sessions. Let's take a look at the ES bots. Our 1-2 punch with these strategies, with these bots, is the ES. And if you have a question, I haven't looked at the question box, but before I sign off, I'm going to try to get to the questions. If I don't get to your question today, please put in your name and your number. And I assure you that I will give you a call. If not tonight, I'll definitely give you a call tomorrow. And I am going to invite everybody in tomorrow to our YouTube live stream. If you haven't seen these bots trade on a live market, man, you're really missing something. I'm going to put a link in the room in just a few minutes so you can come check it out. And see it for real. So in real time, the ES30 range. Let's touch on our ES bots. Our ES bots, we've got a bot, probably historically our most profitable and successful bot has been our ES30 range. It's the AI Auto Trader bot. We had a professional trader who's part of our community, Robert, go through a really intense optimization protocol with it. And that was about 4 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. He has not touched the inputs since. And I asked him because he has bots from probably half a dozen different vendors. And he told me, listen, Rory, I want you to know that you guys have the only bots that you don't have to optimize. In the 4 or 5 months that I've been running your bot, I'm up over $50,000 and I've never changed the inputs. It's unheard of, he said. Every single vendor that he's been with in the past, they're always tweaking and updating, optimizing their inputs. He's flabbergasted that he's never had to do that. And he's told all his friends and relatives, and they've all come aboard. And they're all enjoying the same success that he is. So that's the ES30 range. On our personal computers, from December 1st to the end of January, we were up just over $16,000 trading just one contract. This is his P&L from September 1st till February 1st. His P&L was $51,715. And he has a performance history of every single trade that bot took. $51,000 on this ES30 range. Now the iBot on the 30 range, well, we kind of copied, what the intelligence that we learned from Robert and the AI auto. We put it on this new trigger that's got its finger on the pulse of the market with that market internals connection. And in the month of February, this thing is up $17,367 trading that iBot trigger with those market internals off the cash markets. So that kinetic subscription, although it's a little pricey, it's about $100 or $125 a month, depending whether or not you have a live account with Ninja, would have brought home $17,000 in less than a month on this ES30 range. Put that together with the NQ16U and the NQ20U, the numbers will blow your mind what these bots are doing. And I'm not just talking. I'm talking about real trades on a live market. The NQ30 range, this is discussing the one-day passes. But I just wanted to show you today's trading session on YouTube. Now, I did have a few technical issues that we're still ironing out, some of the issues that we're having with this, with the system lagging. And we're getting closer and closer. But when we're able to run this, watch this video. This is a very brief video of the bot that was running today. This is the 20 Unorenco iBot that I'm trading on the right. And I'm using a trade copier, and I'm copying it across 5 or 6 different prop accounts. $3,500 right there. So right here, I'm up 3,000 across 3 different evals. Those are $300,000 evals, and you need to make 20,000. So in order to pass those $300,000 accounts, you need 20,000 in profit. So even though I was up 3,000 across 3 of them, I kept trading. And the bots went on to, I mean, just absolutely crush the market today. Let me see if I can speed it up just a little bit. Because it is going to jump back in very shortly and continue to trade. Here we go. So I'm in this trade. And we'll play the video for another minute. I wanted to see how it ends up. Here we go. Now I'm doubled up here on the 20U up top. and on the 30U here on a $300,000 prop account. And the bots are already up $3,000. You can see gold over here on my left. We're trading gold over here. End of the day, over $1,000 in profits. I've got my ES8U up at the top left. That's in about a $1,500 trade here on this move down. Now the bots are up $4,000 across 3 accounts. And it's back in on the 30 range after a full winter, and it's still riding that 20 Unirenko down. So I'm using both the AI and the iBots simultaneously on this move down. And that huge sell-off today, these bots really thrived in that environment. And I was able to get a personal best. It was a personal record, over $20,000 in profits in one trading session. That's coming from somebody who's blown out a dozen accounts, a chronic account blower and loser in the trading game. I got to tell you, I'm not ashamed to tell you, I thought it would never be true that I could succeed at trading. And I'm able to now put up numbers that I only dreamt of in the past. And these bots just went to town today. You could see 2 full winners again. And I'm at over $18,000 on these accounts. So it ended up I was over 20,000, and between the AI auto trader and the iBots, I mean, talk about having an edge over other retail traders. It's just incredible. So for prop traders, we're going to have also these 1-day passes available for both the AI auto trader and the iBot, where you'll be able to pass evaluations in just one trade. It'll take the trade at the most opportune time, the time of the trading session when historically it does the best, and it will take the maximum number of contracts and the minimum number of ticks required to pass your evaluation. This example on my screen has a 50% win rate, but let me tell you, it's statistically, I answer the phones here at Right Line Trading. I want to be I want to kind of over deliver and under promise, and let you know up front that I would really expect about 33%. It's a very, what's the word? It's a very aggressive way to pass your evaluation. If you don't want to go through the blood, sweat, and tears of consistently hammering out singles and doubles and passing your eval, this is a strategy that goes for one home run, one big swing, and you're either going to hit it or you're going to miss it. 33% of the time, statistically, you're going to hit it. That number could be lower or higher, but it's right around 33%. We have specific strategies that we've put together for the PA accounts as well. We have one that's running now on the MES that had a huge day today. I bought on the MES trading 2 micros. Look what it did today. I've made $675 trading 2 micros today on that $50,000 MES on a $50,000 PA account. From January 1st to the 28th, that MES strategy was up $1,627. I'm gonna put the address. David asked what is the YouTube channel. David, I'm gonna put it in. Give me just a few more minutes. I have to drop this screen. Well, actually, I could put it in right now for you. Let's do this together because I want you to join me tomorrow. Our YouTube channel is Right Line Trading. If I go to live, I'm going to create tomorrow's session and put the link in the chat box. And tomorrow morning at 9:15, I like to meet 15 minutes early and take a look at Forex Factory, look at my leaderboard, get set up on my trade copier, be ready for that bell, for that opening bell. And I usually stand aside, you know, and let the market settle down after that opening bell. We're going to set it for 9:15 a.m. tomorrow, February 26th. And I'm going to get you a link, and I'm going to put it right in this chat. And I'm telling you, if you've never seen these bots trade, you are in for a treat. Okay. Here is the YouTube link. Okay. I just dropped it in the chat box. This is a screenshot of today's Mark Miller. Mark is the owner of Right Line Trading. Today, trading the bots, he was able to pass 13 evaluations in one day. This is his actual screen today using a Replicanto trade copier and our one-day pass templates on these automated bots. He was able to put 13 evaluations, pass them in one day. I like to refer to these bots as prop trading on steroids. You've never seen a more powerful system than what you're going to see live tomorrow. And I'm building it up and building it up. I'm kind of nervous to trade it tomorrow, but this system is it's not me. You know, it's the technology that is the moneymaker. Does the system get payouts on Apex? Yes, Apex allows you to trade bots on their prop accounts. Come next month, come at the end of this month or the beginning of March, we're opening Right Line Funding, and we're scared to allow bots. After seeing what our bots can do, we're not so sure we're going to allow them. Especially that iBot, you know, we'll go broke. And that's, I'll tell you what, these bots have the potential. I'm saying it in jest, but let me tell you, the way they've been trading, you'll put these prop firms out of business. Trading these iBots. Hang on just a second. Let me mute that. Okay, sorry about that. So I wanted to show you one last thing before I get to my special offer. I wanted to show you, because I've been running the iBots, the numbers that I showed on my slides were Mark Miller's numbers. He's been running it for a month now. I've been only running it for a week. And I want to show you the numbers that I've got that confirm that what Mark's performance was. On the iBot, this is the, let's see which one this is. This is the NQ20U. Let me just generate it. You might have taken another winner or loser. So it's at 16,000, and just so you know, I'm not playing games with you. It's at $16,000 with a $5,000 max drawdown. So if you traded this bot with a $7,500 account or a $10,000 cash account, and you traded it on the minis, you would have doubled an $8,000 account. You would have doubled it. You would have made $16,000. You would have 2x'd it. So that's the NQ20U iBot. The 24U is up 6520. You could go through these numbers, and I'm telling you, one is just more impressive than the next. This one is a little more efficient. We call it the MI Master. It also trades on a 20 Unorenco, is up $5,000 in 1 week's trading sessions. The ES30 on my computer, remember, marks for the month was up 17. Mine, the first week trading, is up $5,335. Can you imagine? And it goes right across the board. The 16U is up 3,875. I had one of my bots today that was trading the 16U 1210 was up $8,210. Look at this leaderboard. Imagine being able to put up numbers like this. Look at my Apex accounts, 5,200, 5,000, 5,000. On my PA accounts, 470, 460, 460. And that was all using a trade copier, copying these bots. Let me see, that's the iBot 1210. That's this one right here, 1210. This 1210 is up 62.91 in a week. So that's the type of power that these bots have. Now, the special offer I'm going to make, obviously, this is the iBots are very technologically advanced. It requires that our IT techs install this on your computer. We're going to make it available for 5 traders, 5 people. We're going to do a beta test at an extremely reduced rate. The only way to buy it now is on a lifetime license. We're taking 5 orders before it's released. You'll be part of a beta testing team that's going to work directly with our IT techs. We're going to give a favorable pricing to our legacy clients. Okay, and I'm going to show the pricing in just a moment. We're only letting 5 people have these bots right now. Okay, so we're limiting it. We're also continuing to make the AI Auto Trader available. The bots come with the unlimited VIP support, the masterclass and tutorial videos are all part of our Discord chat group. We're going to trade the system with you live every morning on YouTube. Listen, we're not going to, you're not going to place your order and we're going to pat you on the back and say, good luck. We wish you the best. No, that's really the beginning of our relationship. We're going to work together throughout the lifetime of your membership. We're going to provide you with ongoing support. We're going to trade the system with you live every day on YouTube. And we're going to meet periodically and go over the results. And if you need some coaching, we're going to provide you with some coaching, some one-on-one mentoring. So we're going to make sure, we're going to do everything in our ability to ensure that you get the same results that we do. So the AI Auto Trader, the special offer for the AI Auto, that's the full Monty. I call it the full Monty. It's the full portfolio of strategies. It comes with about 20 bots and drones, and it trades over 5 different instruments. And you'll receive the one-day pass templates, the PA account templates, the full portfolio of strategies. Every single one of these bots comes with a pre-formatted chart template. So you'll have all of the indicators on charts as well that provide you with beautiful signals for entry. You'll also be able, if the automated system takes a trade, you'll be able to see your stop and profit target projected on your charts. So we have 3 sizes to these memberships. We have the monthly, the annual, and the lifetime. For the monthly membership, it's normally $6.99 a month. We're discounting it to $4.99 a month. The annual membership normally is $29.99. We're doing a 50% special, a 50% sale to $14.99 per year. The lifetime access normally is $59.99. It's on sale now for $24.99 on the lifetime license. Listen, for $14.99 to have the full portfolio of those AI auto strategies and to be able to trade them live with us on YouTube every morning, $14.99 comes out to about $125 a month. It's a much better value than this monthly plan, I assure you. The $14.99 for the year, the best value by all means, if you have the means, is this $24.99 lifetime. We do accept PayPal, and in the checkout process, you could select PayPal, and they have a very convenient pay later option. Why pay now when you could pay later? It's a zero interest option. You can make 6 monthly payments with no interest with the PayPal pay later. This special sale on the AI auto ends on Thursday at midnight. Now let's talk about the iBots. The iBots, the special that we're running, we're doing a pre-order that's limited to 5 orders. Okay? And we're putting a link in the chat box. This is what it has. What it says here, let's just go over it. Okay. Trying to see what the price is. Okay, here it is. The price is $49.99. This is if you are not a legacy client. If you're a new client, you've never purchased any of our software, you don't already own the AI Auto Lifetime, and you're brand new to Right Line Trading, you're going to be able to save 50% right now. You're going to be one of 5 people that has the most powerful bot available to the retail trader. The official release of this is March 7th. We're not even positive we're going to release it, but we do want 5 beta testers, 5 beta traders. We're willing to sell 5 licenses at this time for $49.99. If you are an AI lifetime client, then you can get these iBots for $29.99 lifetime. You'll have to call the office, and I'll make a special invoice for you. But for $29.99, you're going to own the iBots lifetime. We're limiting this to 5 people. 5 people. So if you are serious about it and you want to be one of these 5, time is of the essence. Time is of the essence. There's about 75 or 80 people in the room here today. And I know some people are going to jump on it. So I want to make sure that you come join us tomorrow on YouTube. I also want to make it clear that this iBot requires a Kinetic data feed. You would have to subscribe to Kinetic or IQ so we could stream those market internals indexes into your computer. It takes being a little tech savvy and a little bit advanced on NinjaTrader. We're getting a little bit of lag time right now, and being able to manage that lag time, we're gonna work together with you as our team makes improvements on the efficiency to reduce the lag. Okay, I just want to be upfront. Let me say this though, once this is released in March 7th is our date now, in 2 weeks, a week and a half, this price is going to go way up. I'm telling you. These numbers that we're seeing are game-changing numbers. These numbers, you'll be able to put the prop firms in the red quick. I assure you that they can't afford to make payouts like the numbers that we're putting up. So a couple of testimonials that we're getting from some of our clients on the AI Auto Trader, where several members of our community are having tremendous amount of success. I mentioned Robert is up over 50,000. We have Sood and Steve, very valuable members of our community. Simon, one of my favorite members, Limit Up. One of my favorites is Suzanne. This is Steve again. Suzanne, let me tell you, has been trading with us for quite a bit of time now, but she's very active in the Discord community and she's very smart. She knows this system and she is very willing to help our members. The information that she shares there is gold. She's telling you exactly what she's doing to make money, and she's very, very profitable. Today, she made another $1,000. Ron Nettles has been with us forever before me, before I came here. His gold drone hit $10,000 last week. So gold is really a very profitable bot that we've integrated into the system. Suzanne is just awesome. She's having a lot of success with a lot of these prop firms. She's going to become a full-time trader very shortly because of the success that she's been having. Gary Sparks has been a member with Rightline for years. If you're one of these, listen, a lot of us have bought software and bots that just didn't work. They, they were sold to us. They were over-promising. They overpromised the results that we would get, and only to be disappointed. What Gary Sparks mentions is that after purchasing several bots from some of these other vendors, that he found that Rightline Trading's bots were superior. And it's not because we're nice people, it's because our technology is more advanced. We're coming to battle with a bigger, badder, more technologically advanced weapon than our adversaries. And that's the name of the game. So one last time on the sale, let me take a look real quick if there's any questions. Can you trade these on Thinkorswim? Yes, you can make payments on PayPal, Veronica. Veronica, it was a pleasure meeting you and talking to you. A beautiful, nice woman, a real believer in God. I'm referring to very spiritual woman. Veronica, yes, you can make payments with PayPal. If you check out through our website, one of the options at checkout is PayPal or Pay Later. Pay Later is available for U.S. clients. Can we trade this on Thinkorswim? Well, VG, that's a good question. I'm going to give you the short answer. The short answer is no. This only runs on NinjaTrader 8. The long answer, NinjaTrader 8 now has an API where you can connect your Thinkorswim. You can connect your Charles Schwab account to NinjaTrader. So technically, and I don't advise trying to reinvent the wheel at this stage, but technically, yes, you can trade on NinjaTrader 8 your Schwab account, and you can use these bots to trade stocks. What time do you enable the bot? That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. It's important to know that these iBots will not run 23 hours a day like the AI Auto Trader. The AI Auto Trader, the technology, the drones run 23 hours a day, and the bots are only going to trade during the profitable times or hours of the session. Now, the iBots, since they require that data streaming from the stock market, those cash markets, those only trade when the stock market's open. Okay, so from 9:30 to 4 p.m. is the only time that those iBots will trade. You have to have data streaming from the stock market in order for the iBots to trade. So mark between 9:30 and 4 when the stock market's open. We do, Veronica. We offer one-on-one training, and we set up everything. Absolutely. If you check out it's getting late and I don't want to take too much time, but if you check out our Trustpilot reviews, people absolutely love us because of the customer support. Listen, we've been around for 15 years. We've got a new owner. We're under new ownership. And we've got a guy Mark Miller, who's a man of God. Let me say that first and foremost. He's a military vet, and he's put those core military values of honesty, transparency, and integrity at the forefront of everything that we do here at Right Line Trading. So that's why I said when you place your order, it's not going to be a shake your hand and wish you well. It's going to be the beginning of a relationship that's going to last many years to come, God willing. Miles, a lot of the prop firms do allow bots. Us running these new bots has made us second think because we will have our own prop firm next month. And we really don't want to allow these iBots. They make too much money. They're too powerful. So if you can find a prop firm that allows them, take advantage of the opportunity. Okay, I think that's about all the questions. How often do you have losing days? That's a good question because I asked Mark on his drawdown. I asked to see the trade summary. And the max drawdown on that 17,000, he had 17,000 on the NASDAQ and the ES. The max drawdown was $5,000. The max drawdown was 5,000. So yes, you can take a drawdown. We definitely don't have the Holy Grail, but it's important to know that we're offering it at an extremely reduced price right now. The iBot pre-order special for members of Right Line Trading, it's $29.99. For new clients, it's $49.99. That's a pre-order. There's only 5 of those available. Our team is going to be working together with 5 traders. Listen, there's even discussion about making this available, not making it available to the public, and only offering it to professional, institutional traders. I mean, with the numbers that we're able to put up, we just don't know the full capabilities of these bots. David, there's going to be some inherent difference. David's question was, do all traders get the exact same trades? The answer to that question is no. No, all the traders are not going to get exactly the same trades. And without going too far into the minutia, I'm going to tell you a few of the variables that could cause you to get different entries. A few of the more common things are somebody's computer doesn't have the same specs as yours. Somebody can have an outdated computer that just doesn't have the power that your computer has. Somebody may not have a good internet connection that you have. Somebody might get more slippage. Somebody might get a bit of more tick differential. There's a lot of different variables that come into play where just a tick or two difference on the entry can cause these bots to go into a completely different rhythm. I can tell you that when we do our results as a team, we take an average of 5 computers. And for the most part, they're very similar results. There's not a tremendous disparity, but they're never identical. Okay? No, Miles, they won't. We're always going to have 3. That's what our goal is. We want 3 automated bots. We want the Revo that leverages the money flow tracker, the Revo strategy. That was our original automated system. Then we moved on to the AI auto trader. And that's our bots that leverage that artificial intelligence that we discussed today, those 3 or 4 components. And now the third system, the more advanced system that requires the kinetic feed, it's a professional data feed. that streams those internals that requires the kinetic is going to be our third and last bot. And like I said, Miles, we're not even sure that it's going to be available to the public. We are willing to release 5 licenses at this time. You have to be willing to allow our team to do to share your screen and install this. This thing is a real powerhouse. The best PC, the specs that we Veronica asks is this is the last question. Veronica asks, what's the minimum specs? Well, the minimum specs that you want to run these bots on, if you have a computer that's dedicated to trading and you're not using 10 different tabs in your browser at the same time, you could probably get away with a little bit less than what I'm describing. But ideally, you would want on your, if you're going to trade it on your local machine and not use a VPS, then you would want an i7 or newer with at least 16 gigabytes of RAM. Now, if you're using it specifically for trading and you're not going to have a bunch of internet browsers open, you could probably get away with less than 16 gigabytes of RAM. Okay. So really, that's about all that I have for today. We're really excited, to say the least, about the iBots. The official release date is not written in stone, but it'll be March 7th, hopefully. And tomorrow, you are cordially invited to come check out the iBots live on YouTube. So I want to thank everybody for your time. God bless you. God willing, join me tomorrow on YouTube and check these bots out. You've never seen anything like it. I hope everybody has a very nice evening. Thank you for joining me today. So long, everybody.